Hi, I'm Cobbler Bob. We're setting out for the 2025 Hot Rod Power Tour. I'm not driving my car again. Go to the previous video released today, June 8th, if you want to see why. But we are taking his 1972 442. All right, let's go. Dinner is done, day one, out back, seed oil free. And say hi, Tim. Say hi, Ed, to the YouTube world. You guys may remember Ed from the video. I saw highlighted his car, the 7442 with the ZF 6-speed in it. This is Tim's car. It's really cool. It's got a 455 in it. And of course, Ken's car, 72 Cutlass 442 convertible. That is Cutlass Supreme convertible 442 that his father purchased brand new. So we got dual stereo here. Whoa, this thing does move all right. So how many miles are on this tune? A lot, oh, a lot, because we drove it here from Florida.
About 1,200 miles.
Okay. Nice. Oh, here we are at the hotel. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. I've got a Trans Am. Ooh. Ford. Look at that Impala SS. Vet truck. 55 truck. Oh, look at this. Nice. Charger. Watch out, kids. Oh, look at that. What is that? I wanted to say Barracuda, but that's not what that is it?
Yeah, it's very
Polara? Dodge Polara? Now, my first question to you, by the way, Bob, nice to meet you. Cobbler Bob on my handle. You said Richard, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking Barracuda, but then I saw Rambler. I didn't know what the crap this was. And this is one more time?
It's a 1965 Rambler Marlin made by AMC.
Okay. Okay. And it resembles a 66, is it Barracuda?
No, well, most people confuse it with a 66 Dodge Charger. I think that's because the Barracuda has more like a fishbowl.
That's true. The glass is more.
I mean,
wrap
it's
around.
similar to it, but it's most similar to the 66 Charger.
It's a pretty big car. And what's the history of this car for you?
I actually had several Ramblers when I was a young man, and they were, $100 junkers, and just drove them. So I was familiar with the Rambler brand, and we grew up with Ramblers as my parents had them. But I never knew anything about this. I happened to catch this online about 10 years ago, and I said, this car is fantastic. I got to get one. And so it took me an entire year to find one because they're actually very scarce.
No kidding. And you said how many are made? Or
They're all the total production. It was only made 3 years.
3 years? Okay.
The total production was only 17,000 cars, all 3 years combined. So
no kidding, 17,000 over 3 years. Yeah, that's nothing.
And
I've never seen one of these.
So now it's 60 years later. There's only about 1,000 of these left here worldwide.
Wow. And do you think this is the original paint?
Oh yeah. No, this is all original paint, original interior.
Yeah. See, there's a lot of. I saw last year was my first power tour, and I saw a lot of patina.
Right.
This is the kind of patina I like. The genuine patina, no rust hole. This is perfect patina, no rust holes.
Yeah.
But it's faded and worn, and it's beautiful.
I mean, but
nice chrome.
But mechanically, I rebuilt the engine in my shop. A friend of mine rebuilt the transmission.
Yeah.
It has all new brake lines.
Nice.
Brakes.
Nice.
I mean, mechanically.
And you drove from PA?
No, New York.
Oh, New York, even farther. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. We're
from Ohio.
Drove about 900 miles to get here.
Wow. This is a beautiful car. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, this is officially the first full day of the Hot Rod Power Tour. Let's get a couple cold starts. Nice. Now, granted, he's got his trunk full. It looks a little bit squatted, but dang, I like those wheels on this thing. They're made to look like, they're 17-inch aluminum wheels, and they look a lot like the factory wheels. What do you guys think of this thing, huh? Isn't it gorgeous? This one's got the sniper on it. That's cool. Hydraulic? No? Here we are, Lucas Oil Stadium, the first stop. Drag strip. Oh, oh, oh. Look at this thing. What is it? A Plymouth what? Belvedere. Wow, look at this. Okay, so we got twin turbos. Wow, an X intake pipe. It's a tarantula style intake. That's insane. Big block motor power, I would assume. Oh, look at this Indy heads. In the weeds. Probably air ride. Look at the gauges. Very nice. Gorgeous car. And here's another Oldsmobile bubble wagon. Now, Ken, Tim, please, Oldsmobile people, explain me the difference between a Cutlass wagon and a Vista Cruiser.
The roof?
The roof? So, I mean, is the Vista Cruiser bigger, like a longer frame?
I don't believe so. I think it's the same frame, but it doesn't have the step and it doesn't have the glass in the roof.
Oh. A rare chance to have them not quite side by side, but close to side by side. You think that's the only difference?
I have no idea.
Oh, come on. I thought you guys knew Oldsmobile.
I don't have a Vista Cruiser or a Cutlass Cruiser.
That's no excuse. And nice to meet you. I'm Bob. Bob Powers. What is it, Ty?
Ty Branson.
Ty, is this car featured anywhere online?
No.
No? And what are we looking at? 60, don't tell me, 69 Camaro.
Yep.
And it sounds like you have a lot of work in this thing. You said it's 540 horse engine, right?
Yep.
5-speed manual?
Yes.
And what kind of gears?
Got 350 gears, a 9-inch.
And this,
Narrowed 4 inches.
and you said this is like a mini tub, right?
Yep.
Look at that. Man, 345, the tires in the back, drag radials. Wow, awesome. And what was the body work like you were saying on this thing?
I stripped it down to a roof, the cowls and the rocker, and the package tray. So I put all the floor pans, the cowls, the rear body panel, wheel houses, front rails, everything in the back of it.
And sounds like you've done body work before, huh?
35 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gorgeous, gorgeous car, man. And you said it made over 400 at the rear tires on the rear wheel dyno, right?
Yep. Mike Norris tuned it in Plainfield.
Wow, gorgeous. And it's got EFI?
Yeah.
And it's
Ace's Kill Shop.
what kind of EFI? Is that
Ace's Kill Shop.
Never even heard of that. That's the brand of EFI?
Yep.
So it's not like a Phi-Tech or something else modified? It's its own?
It's its own. Yeah. They sell multiple different models, but the Ace is kind of a newer company.
Okay.
And I found them last year.
Wow.
Figured I'd give the kid a try.
Right. Wow.
I may have a bag
Look at this. Chrysler two-door station wagon. I couldn't even tell you if this, you know, body stock modified, no idea, but look at that. Wow. Blown Hemi. 2 carburetors. Tubbed. Look at this thing. fantastic. Looks street driven to me. And here's a gorgeous 1969. This is a Pontiac Tempest, different front end, but still an A body. And it was just on the Mustang dyno over there, and it made 373 horsepower at the rear wheels. It's a 400 Pontiac with Edelbrock heads, hydraulic roller cams, serpentine belt system, and 4L60E. So pretty cool car. That's a stout number for rear wheel horsepower for a street car. Want to see some cars?
Iron Oak in Sulphur, Kentucky.
So you're Steven, right? Steven Wilson?
Steven Wilson.
Yeah. With who?
Freedom Iron and Oak.
Is that your channel?
That's my channel, yeah.
Now this is insane. Where should we? I don't even know like an I was looking at the front suspension first. First of all, what is it titled as again?
It's titled as a 93 S10. It's a 93 S10 in the front. 83 S10 in the rear, welded back to back.
Back to back, so that you get that's the front of the what we normally the front door hinge.
Right.
Okay, got it. This is huge.
Fully custom built frame. The axles are out of a 2000 Chevy 3500 HD.
I was wondering what that was.
The engine is a 6.5 Detroit out of a 2000 Chevrolet short bus.
Wow. I mean, it looks like it could be 50-year-old, you know.
Right.
Yeah. And then, so the lower, I was trying to figure out, at first I was like, oh, okay, it's a 4-link. I see lower control or trailing arm, upper there, and then I'm like, but what keeps it located side to side? It's actually not a single lower trailing arm. It's actually an A-arm, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Forward-facing lower A-arm.
Yeah. And how'd you come up with that design?
A lot of whiskey.
A lot of whiskey.
Trial and error, just trying to figure out how to get it done and trying a lot of different things, and eventually just came upon this.
Wow. It's like,
it kind of worked out.
I mean, I get people must like drop their jaws when they see you drive this, huh?
They do. Yeah, I would say at least half the people that pass me are videoing or taking pictures.
Wow, this is so cool. And it looks like a fabric top on there.
Yep.
Keeps you dry most of the time.
Oh yeah, it does pretty good. It has no side windows.
Oh, and I like this touch here. Yeah. You said these are 450 Bushmaster cartridges
No
with the
side
buttons.
windows, so if it rains, you just get wet.
Okay.
It's got bass boat seats in it.
Oh, is that what those are? Okay.
It's got.
It does have seatbelts.
The seat belts are from Spartan Zero Turn Motors.
Wow. And what about the axle?
These are out of a 2000 Chevy 3500 HD cab and chassis truck. That's a 10-lug Dana 80.
Dang. Okay. And that's a functional.
That's a functional generator welder. That's a Miller Bobcat.
Wow.
It's an old flathead motor welder.
That's amazing. Amazing. And where can we see this again one more time?
Freedom Iron and Oak.
Freedom Iron Oak,
Yep.
YouTube channel.
Check me out on YouTube,
Yep.
TikTok, Facebook. I got a few videos of the build.
Okay. All right. Steven, I thank you so much. Appreciate
nice
your
meeting
time.
you.
Yeah,
Yes,
nice
sir.
to meet you. Is it Jetstar? It says Delmont on the fender. No, or is that Jetstar? I just can't read. Okay. What is it, 66, 7? Look at these wheels. This is insane. It's gorgeous. Look how long this thing is. Good. 66? You need to zoom out to 0.5 just to get it in the frame. This thing's pretty. I don't think you ever recall seeing one of these as a ragtop two-door lowered like with this stance. Man, this is awesome. I love it. Whoa. Holy smokes. That's a lot of intake. Here's a kind of patina that some people like and some don't. I feel like they assisted this one. You know, like the rust stripes don't look like they look like they've been painted on. But it's all right. Not my favorite car here, but Some of the kind of stuff that you see in the Hot Rod Power Tour. These guys are awesome, man. They're troopers. You guys are from Florida?
Yes, sir.
And this is a what year Corvette here?
It's a 2006.
2006. Hold on. Corvette. And it's a transaxle, right?
T56.
T56.
Corvette T56.
This is manual?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the output shaft of the manual transmission, right?
Yes, sir.
Dang. That's insane. So your ring and pinion is okay, but oh, you can see the stub shaft in there. I don't know if you can tell, but wow. It just broke off, man. That output shaft's like 1.25 inches diameter. That's nuts.
Yeah.
So you're looking for a T56?
Yep.
It's Corvette Special?
Corvette Special T56, correct.
Corvette Special T56.
Any other rear-mounted T56?
Rear-mounted T56 within the Indianapolis area here.
Yes, sir.
So that's the pinion gear. Oh my God, it's splined in there, and it's okay. It should just fall out, but
It should. Well, a little bit of love.
oh look at that. She's out. Holy shit! Look at that. That's what a Corvette transmission looks like, huh?
Yeah. The link's
Yeah, that's what's left of the splines. That's amazing. It's amazing. Here's another gorgeous car. 1970?
Or the differential.
I'm going to do a quick bit on your car. 1970 Pontiac Trans Am?
It's a Firebird.
Firebird. Okay,
Firebird.
okay.
Dressed
And,
up like it.
okay. And you said this is actually a stroked 400 from
Yep,
Butler?
462.
Wow, 462. Look at this thing. Classic rims. Classic Firebird body lines with the 70 to 73, I think it is. The non-wraparound glass. It's got a 5-speed manual transmission in it. Gorgeous, gorgeous car. This must be incredible to drive. Twin electric fans. All right, everybody, this would be official day 2 of the Hot Rod Power Tour. We're about ready to leave Indianapolis here, and we're headed towards Joliet, Illinois, and Route 66 Raceway. Let's give you a couple cold starts. He doesn't have a choke. Manufactured patina, but I like it. That's pretty cool. Oh, we saw that one, didn't we?
What?
It's tubbed. on this Corvette from behind it. Dude, remember this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's insane. Look at this wind farm. Like, as far as the eye can see. We're not getting a good video of it. Dang, look at that. See, we're at the gas station here. What do we got? Dynamic 88. What year is this?
64.
64. I'm Bob, by the way.
Darren.
Darren, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. 60. Oh crap! Look at this. What I saw that piqued my interest was the NASCAR style exhaust. It's on both sides. Dang. What is it? Obviously an LS.
It's 5.3.
5.3?
Twin turbo 5.3. Yeah. It's
Holy crap!
nothing crazy. Built with cheap stuff. It runs good.
Really?
Yep.
You know how much it makes? Have you had a dyno?
Yeah, little over 650. Just little under 700.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Wow.
9 pounds.
9 pounds.
Yeah.
Now what's the transmission?
It's just stress and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's a 4L60E.
Oh, wow, really?
I had a transmission shop for years, so I built it myself.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
It probably needs a 4L80 in it, but
Yeah.
it's a 60 right now. So
Okay. Okay.
if the 60 lasts for a while, then we'll leave it.
It's got nice patina on it.
I love it. I love the way it sits. It looks old and slow.
Wow. Beautiful car.
Flushed everything.
It's gorgeous. Mini top to that flush rear glass. We're carrying something big. I could be off, but I think there's 66 tires on this truck. And that's Chicagoland Speedway. There's like 69 coming through here. Nice. And here we are, Route 66 Raceway. What do we do before? Beautiful 68 Hirschstolz. Just to give you guys an idea how big it is. Zoom in as far as I can. And we still got that much more to go. This place is huge. this amazing little car here. I'm Bob, by the way.
Hi,
My
Jim.
YouTube channel, Cobbler Bob. Jim?
Jim Magnuson.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And I asked you the first question, which I think most people do, is says, what the crap is this, right?
This is a super light SLC made in Flint, Michigan. It's a high-end kit car.
High-end kit car. That's the company you said is SLC,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. See, that's an LT4. So this
Yes.
would be like what, Corvette, the ZL1 Camaro engine, right?
Uh-huh.
650, something
Yeah.
like that, horse stock.
Right.
Wow. Have you done anything to the engine?
No,
Wow.
it's enough.
It's enough. You said this weighs how much?
About 2,400 pounds.
Wow. It's only
All
easy.
aluminum chassis. So
I see that. I mean, see like the bell crank here for the coilovers mounted inboard.
Well,
That's some high-tech stuff.
That's steel tubing there, but that's like removable stuff. So
Yeah. Amazing.
It's
And
push rod suspension.
push rod
Call
suspension.
that.
Yeah. And the transmission is what?
It's from an
Transaxle.
Audi R8.
Audi R8. Really? Wow. With like a big fat adapter plate, right? I've
Yep.
heard of that before. You can see
Yep.
that adapter plate right there. I mean, it's like an inch thick or something. Amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, what's it like driving this thing? Have you had it on a track or?
It's like a hand grenade.
I'm gonna walk around here a little bit, let people see the body on this thing. Jim, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your time, sir.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Whoa. Beautiful Buick Riviera. Look at that. It's like a Buick engine to me, a nailhead. I think it's a nailhead Buick. It's gorgeous. Wow, look at that. Amazing. All right, Larry, nice to meet you here. Hi, and I was looking at the Gold Standard is what this car is called, right?
Featured on the Block magazine.
The Block magazine, and we're looking at what, a 70 Chevelle?
The 1970 Chevelle, original 402 engine. We bought this car in 1982 for $3,400.
Wow.
Pretty much stock.
And you shocked me. That's obviously a crate motor, but you said how many miles are on this
This is
engine?
the Chevrolet Performance Brake Motor 572. It's the 620 horse.
Uh-huh.
This is its 7th power tour.
Wow.
There's 17,000 miles on the build.
Wow.
I've got 1,200 miles on her today. I only burned a quart of oil, only because it's 9.4 liters.
Yeah.
And she's burning a lot of fuel and a little bit of oil. But
Yeah.
great performance, great horsepower, great torque.
What I love about this car is just the stance is so gorgeous. You know, the ride height.
So it's kind of it's not as difficult to put big tires on a car.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. But when you go through the effort to put ladder bars on it, hollow out the seat, get it down low, you got to take out all the trunk space and sacrifice. They call it tubbing the car.
Yeah, now but I see that. Did you move the rear seat? I mean,
So
there's
the
still
rear
a full.
seat is functional.
Did it move forward?
It did not move forward. The
No
rear
kidding.
seat, the basket in the back is cut out.
Can we see the trunk? In the
You
trunk?
can see the trunk. You can see all the Power Tour goodies that are in the trunk.
Okay. Okay. We might not be able to see the
Of
wheels.
course, during the Power Tour, we live out of
Oh,
our
geez.
cars for 5 days.
Yeah. I mean, so you use this car,
And so 2 guys are living out of this car for 5 days.
and you said you drove it from what, Michigan?
We drove this car from Davisburg, Michigan, 5.5 hours to Indianapolis.
Wow.
And then from Indy here to Joliet.
And you said 4L80E, right?
So this has a modern transmission of 4L80E.
We took out the E
It's
Okay.
a manual valve body. We
Oh,
shipped
no
it.
way.
It is a
Okay.
3-speed with an overdrive.
And you can see you got that ShiftWorks kit there. That
ShiftWorks
so you have the
gave
1,
us
2,
the
3
glass.
overdrive. So yeah. Now there's no so it's full manual valve body. So there's no automatic.
There's
shifting.
no automatic shift. You have
Oh,
whatever
okay.
gear the horseshoe is in it's the gear the transmission.
Is it harsh on the part throttle shifts then? I mean, is it the same shift firmness all the time?
Oh, same. Yep.
Okay, so it's pretty. I mean, you know, a light throttle shift is pretty bumpy. Right? I mean, you know, a good thump, right?
Oh, this thing will bark the tires. If you bring up the trans pressure enough, she'll bark the tires.
Oh, it's awesome. I love it. It's gorgeous. Thank you for your time.
Yep. You're welcome. Thanks.
So what I'm feeling right now, guys, see these tubes. My rear end and back are chilled, like I'm sitting on a cooler. That's amazing. And they run to like an ice chest or something?
There's a nice chest in the back.
No
There's
kidding.
2 submersible pumps like
And
you
the-
have in your aquarium.
Yeah, submersible pumps. Okay.
And the pumps are like 4 gallons per minute. They're low volume,
Yeah.
but it's just enough pressure to push the cooler water into the tube on the other side.
Yeah.
And as it cycles up and down the seats, then it comes out the exit here back into the cooler in the trunk.
Did you build all this?
I built this.
That's amazing. Thank you.
The copper lines that you'll
And I don't know if you guys remember Jeff and Megan from last year's video. We were behind them and driving for a while on a hot rod power tour. These guys are awesome. Look at this thing. Valve springs there. Gorgeous Mustang. Pause on that if you want to see some of the specs, but it is a twin turbo Coyote engine. One interesting thing I was looking at, since I'm thinking of putting a roll bar in mine, is it does have a roll bar. It looks like it follows the rules. But it's got retracting seatbelts attached to it. I didn't know you could do that. Look at this, how smooth and clean this is. I'm guessing this is on air ride suspension. Big brakes all around. Just beautiful. Hot Rod Power Tour Day 3. It is 5:30 in the morning here, our time, the Central Time, 6:30 like Eastern Time, home time. We're headed towards Joliet, Illinois. I'm not awake yet. Wow. You'd think it wouldn't be too hard to find like 2 Oldsmobiles with, 2.5-inch exhaust, but they almost lost me. Don't they sound so good? County War Memorial Museum in, is it where are we again? What city? Fort Wayne, Indiana.
I'm not parking.
Here's a gorgeous and insane 1974 Cadillac. Great paint job on this thing. It's very straight. If you look down this thing, gorgeous color. It comes through as a vibrant pearl. Look at the interior. Steering wheel's nuts, speakers, and here's the stereo details. 4 18-inch subs, 12 6.5-inch door dash speakers, sundown 500 amp amplifier. And look at the electronics, the cabling under the hood here. We got 2 batteries, not just one 370 amp alternator, but we have 2 370 amp alternators. Oh my God, look at the size of that subwoofer. Oh my gosh. And then we come to the back here, you got to see this. That is the biggest amplifier I've ever seen in my life. And of course, air ride. Awesome, did all this. So I'm Bob, nice to meet you. And you are? Matt, nice to meet you. And what are we looking at here? I'm not that well versed with Chryslers.
It's a 1971 Dodge Charger
Uh-huh.
with a 5.7 liter Gen 3 Hemi in it.
Okay, and this is when we were following you and we're wondering, man, is this guy have overdrive? Because we heard the revs drop, and then I saw this, like, holy moly. So this is you said a 5.7 out of a what?
Out of a 09 Dodge Charger.
09 Dodge Charger, okay. And what is this, 300 some horse stock, 325?
370 stock.
370 stock.
Yeah.
And that brings it to?
582 at the rear wheels.
Wow, 582 at the rear wheels. That's huge.
With 10 pounds of boost.
10 pounds. Okay, so it's intercooled, I see here.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome. And that looks like an air conditioning.
Yep. It has AC.
Evaporator.
Yep.
Wow, air conditioning, cruise control, you said.
Yes.
I just got the beautiful Coke bottle lines on this thing. Yeah, look at that thing. Wow. Did you say 323 gears?
Yes, 323 rear gears.
And 5-speed with the 5th gear only overdriven, right?
Exactly. It's a NAG 1 automatic transmission in it.
So you were 70 miles an hour, you're probably doing 300 RPM or something?
Yes, about 2,300. About 80 is about 2,700.
I was going to give these guys a look around it. It's just so the bodywork is gorgeous. The parking here is very tight, so I can't get far back on it, but man. And is this how the bodywork and color came from the factory, or no?
This is a factory color from back in the day, but this car was a brown, I believe. It was a shell when we got it.
Thank you so much for your time, Matt. It's gorgeous, gorgeous car. I love it. Absolutely love it. This thing is pretty nuts. I think that is the biggest turbocharger I've ever seen on anything that was driven on the street. Wow. So here in. Beautiful car.
Thank you.
It's insane looking.
Thank you.
So I'm guessing from the badges, it's a 532 cubic inch.
That's correct.
How much boost?
Current tune, we're at 20 pounds of boost, and we're 1980 at the tire.
1980 at the tire.
Yep.
Daggum, man.
Yeah, I just had a guy come around on and he kept doing this all the way up and down the thing. You got to touch it, see if it's real or what.
Right. So it's steel?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
All steel body?
All with the hood. Full steel and reinforced.
Yeah, I mean, the paint on the bottom side of your hood is nicer than the outside of most cars.
Yep.
Dang. When was this car put together?
4 years ago now.
That's called OC.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad thing, is it?
It's great. Fully tubbed, obviously.
Fully tubbed, can dig it
And it looks like from looking under, looks like it's a full frame, right? Full custom frame.
Chassis, yep. 2x3
Full chassis.
Yep.
Man, beautiful car.
High school. Bought it in 72.
You bought it in 72, no kidding. Wow, look at that. This is a 57 wagon, supercharged Chevrolet engine, as you can see there. A little bit of patina. Looks like, I don't know, I would guess this just to be an older custom paint job. It's kind of cool. And here we actually did have a minor problem. It could have been a very major problem, but with a lot of things in life, I think the perspective really changes the difference between whether you label this as something terrible or a godsend. So Ken's brakes started making noise really just a few miles from the Allen County Coliseum thing. And then it really started making more noise when we got to the hotel. So we pulled off the brake rotor, and you could see here the upper nut. That nut secures, I think it secures the two halves of the spindle together, and it was coming loose. And that nut, if you can see here, was actually contacting the brake rotor. So we were able to tighten it back up. It must have been loose for a long time. The tangs on the backing plate that capture it were not tight. But, so that could have been a really major thing. But how often do you have something like this that can be repaired for free without really causing any major damage? I just missed it. That's how you do it. The power thing on the jack. It's like a NASCAR pit crew here. Hunt it. Yeah. Sorry.
Watch this.
Faster! That was 15 seconds. Okay, so here's a second repair. This one's not 100% necessary per se, but we're gonna improve it anyway. I'll show you guys what's going on. So Timbo's car here. See that shiny spot right there? That streak there? That's rubbing a beautiful wheel and tire here, inside of the tire there, because the ride height is not quite high enough. You can see here, it's rubbing the outside of the tire, and I think that's hitting the fender lip here. And we got a little tiny bit there, a little tiny bit there. It's just too low, So we've got another set of springs we're gonna throw in there, see if we can fix her.
Ready? No. I haven't gotten the isolator back up in position. And the spring back up in position.
You're underneath it, so you gotta come out a little bit. You're underneath it. Yes, right here, you're holding yourself. You gotta be on the other side. This is where it gets a little tough.
Just remember, the flip-flop is the safety feature here. The key safety feature is the flip-flop.
All right.
I can
move.
All right, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go, man.
So,
good.
Let it up.
All right. It worked.
Yay! The technical term for this is massaging.
Yes.
Massaging. Moment of truth. Brrr. Ride height
Fixed.
is ooh, we might be in business here. It's hard to tell from this angle.
Actually looks like it's
Let's do the official measurement method here. 3 fingers on the back, and we got 2 on the front. I think we're in good shape, dude. I think you might be like perfect. Yeah, dude, we're in business. Now here's a better view of the car in the morning without, a crowd of other cars around it. And it's actually the first time we're getting to see it. What it looks like with the new springs. And I would say, Tim, it's about perfect.
No comment.
It's like it's never perfect. Slight rake.
Find something to gripe about.
I really think it's good. Now when he unloads the trunk, it might be a little high, but nice, like perfect. It is a pretty car. I do like the G-bodies. It's not as pretty as this car, but I think I like the A-bodies better now. I used to like the G-bodies better when I owned one, but I became partial to the A-bodies when I got mine. And look at those rims. Honestly, guys, I just feel like the rims on this car are just the nicest rim car combo I've ever seen. And again, not because the rims themselves are the coolest rim by itself, but because they resemble the original so much. It's just, the width, the stance. Look at that. A little bit of stagger. Morning cold start. Go for it. There you go. Beautiful. I think this is called Lake Waldron. Are we still in Indiana? I think either Indiana or Michigan, something like that. But anyways, this is gorgeous. Just passed through a small town. I forgot to record the intro. Hot Rod Power Tour Day 4. We are headed towards Monroe County Fairgrounds in Monroe, Michigan. Got the 442 behind us. I'll tell you, man, part of the fun of this, and I don't know why it's so much fun, is when you see people just smile and wave like that dude. You know, he's a construction construction worker, and he's just a big smile on his face. He pulls his phone out and waves at you like a, you know, like a 7-year-old boy. I don't know why, but that is just so fun. Thumbs up there, waves there. Driving, and what's your favorite thing about Hot Rod Power Tour?
The people, the sights that you get to see, and things like this. Even though even though this is a problem,
yeah,
we still get to where we need to go.
And what are you driving?
It's a 2009 Dodge Challenger RT. 2009
Challenger RT. Thank you. You're welcome. What are you driving, and what's your favorite thing about Hot Rod Power Tour?
We're driving a C7 Corvette, and our favorite thing is just getting to hang out with all of the cars and the guys.
Yeah, thank you. Have a great time. What are you, nice. What are you guys driving, and what's your favorite thing about Hot Rod Power Tour?
Not this.
Not this?
69 GTO, and this is my car's 11th Power Tour.
11th? What's your favorite thing about it?
The camaraderie and the common interest.
Camaraderie and the common interest? Thank you so much. You're driving, and what's your favorite thing about Power Tour?
Just the experience, honestly, the adventure.
And what are you driving here?
67 Nova.
67 Nova, sounds awesome. Need a road name?
Yeah.
I-90, M99, Olds Street. We are in Olds, crossing Olds Street. How cool is that? In an Olds. This is my second Hot Rod Power Tour. We're obviously out of the cars. Be prepared mentally for stuff like this. I think the way you want to think about stuff like this is, whatever it is, it is. I have no expectations. So I'm going to enjoy myself regardless of what's happening in the environment. Otherwise, it can drive you a little bit crazy. But they're all, well, both years I've been on it, odd times, odd places, you got big traffic jams. All right, just look at that. Would y'all look at that? Look at that. Just look how good they look. Like, how could you not want an Oldsmobile? we have a very special guest here, Mr. Clay Milliken, Top Fuel driver. What would you say if you had 30 seconds to give anybody just general life advice on how to be happy, because you always seem to have a smile on your face?
Well, I can tell you it's pretty dang simple. What you got to do is realize that not every day is a given. So you better enjoy every moment that you're here, and the most important moment is the one you're living right now.
That's great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
No
Have
worries,
a fantastic
man.
day.
Absolutely.
All right. Seen a 4-door Corvette. Holy caramba. Not quite awake yet, but it's day 5, final day of the Hot Rod Power Tour. You can hear the cars warming up here in the background, and this is the last day, so we're headed off to Norwalk. So well when you just change the entire suspension bushings and put
turn right
rims and tires on them. Come quick. Turbo and supercharged.
How about this?
Hold on. And it's like a aircraft engine, huh? Look at this thing, guys. Gorgeous. plug, any flaws on black. 335/30, 18s on the back. Is that a carbon fiber deck lid? Wow, it might be the real deal. Look at that interior, it's amazing. And under the hood is the most spectacular part. It says LSX 454.
So up here, and I'm with Wyatt. Now, Wyatt, you said you would love
I guess you would correctly call this look at the intake manifolds, plural. They appear to be carbon fiber. Dang, that does not look cheap. Wow, amazing. Gorgeous Camaro, and I know this thing drives because we've seen it on the road a few times already. Massive rear tires, look at these things. Look at that. Carbon fiber bumpers. I think I talked to this guy last year. Look at that steering wheel that unplugs. Another Rambler Marlin. Probably saw somewhere else in this video. Another one. There's two on the tour. Say hi to YouTube, Brent.
I thought the sunroof was going to be